We live in a country that is most often referred to as the land of the free, yet we lock up more people than any other nation. Mass incarceration is not only used as a form of physical punishment, but it also creates a racial caste system and is used as a form of social control. Many people think that the prison system is a distant issue or that it is not even an issue at all. But mass incarceration affects communities and people's ideas on justice and freedom. I am currently taking a philosophy class where we have previously discussed the works of Angela Davis, Michael Foucault, Lisa Gunther, and Michelle Alexander. Each of these authors had their own ideas on how imprisonment affects society. I'm going to be discussing how mass incarceration came to be, the consequences that it has had on people, and if reform is the absolute solution. First, we need to understand how the prison system population grew so much in the first place. In Discipline and Punish, The Birth of Prisons, Michael Foucault, 1975, he explains how modern prisons have shifted from a form of physical punishment to physiological control. In the Body of the Condemned section, he discusses how we punish the soul now and not the body, which has led to an ending of torture. This then laid the groundwork for today, and how prison systems have expanded due to war on drugs and tough on crime laws. Michelle Alexander argues in the new Jim Crow 2010 that this created a racial caste system that focuses its targets on Black and brown communities. Now that I have explained how mass incarceration began, let's take a deeper dive inside of what this system means for us. In an Experiment in Living Death 2013, Lisa Gunther explains solitary confinement and how it is a form of social death. This has led prisoners to be stripped of their connection and their identity. Isolation is a form of dehumanization in prisons, is what Lisa Gunther says. This is reflected by Angela Davis, 2013, in her work. She calls prison industrial complex a system of bodies as profitable commodities. Therefore, if prisons are dehumanizing people and profiting off their suffering, what can we do about it? In Chapter 1, Angela Davis, 2003, Davis inquires beyond reform. She argues that reform makes prisons seem more permanent because it does not change the purpose behind them. She suggests that we need to imagine real alternatives, not prison-like ones such as house arrest. Instead, we need better systems of healthcare and education to prevent violence. What does all of this mean? Now that we have looked at the roots on how prison systems have formed and the consequences that it has had on humans, and abolition being hypothetically the better solution to reformation. Through discussion of each of the authors, we now understand that mass incarceration is not natural, nor is it necessary, but instead that it has been normalized by society. This concept of freedom is a core American value, yet people fail to understand and challenge the concept of mass incarceration. It is not just a political issue, but a moral one.
Very important.